that's better. Let me just test my Wi-Fi speeds. I don't know. Well, I'm checking my internet speeds, but really it's actually my Wi-Fi. Oh, yeah, there we go. Look, it's 90. I mean, it should be something. Yeah, it's really frustrating. I want to go to Apple and fix it, but it's like the third time that I've been, and they're not fixing it, and they won't replace my machine. So it's just like, what do I do? Apple's kind of just going, you know, tough luck, mate. Just deal with it. That's kind of what they're saying, which is really nice of them. What can you do? You just got to take it, haven't you? Which is a great shame, but, well, I don't want to take it. I'm going to write them a lovely letter. I think that's the best idea. There we go. Look, if I leave that down here, then I'm able to see. Ow! Ow, that's so loud. You probably didn't hear that, but it was so loud in my ear. Okay. Let's just Streamlabs going, you've had a great stream. Well, I didn't really. I just started and stopped. That's what actually happened. But, yeah. Okay, so we can zoom in here. We'll go in this little fella. We'll go chapter 1. We'll hope that it starts this time. Don't give me any rubbish. Yes, it's loading. Thank you. I think maybe it was like 6 or something. Let's have a look. Task 10. How far do we get? There we go. Yes, we did isVal. Again, we're doing like, these are guards. That's what we're going through, in case you didn't know what those guys were. So the idea was to... okay, well, I named that mer. Let's call that something better, actually. We'll call it... we'll call it letter. There we go. Yeah. So the idea has been you've got a function, and then when you separate these by pipe, they become your guards. And then what happens is it goes from, so it takes your letter. Is my letter equal to the character A? Is my letter equal to the character E? And so on. And it keeps going. And then what we're returning here is a true. So the type of this function, here we go. So in case you haven't seen, this is how you do a type, like that. And it would take it would take a char, and it would return a bool. Okay, so that's correct. Yeah, so it's taking in a char. It's going, here's my char. Is this a val? And I'm just doing one trick at a time. So it'd be like one, and then at the end, the keyword otherwise means anything else. Just return false. I'll give it a little bit of alignment. There you go. So yeah, so that's just checking, an easy way to check using guards and pattern matching. So we're kind of in this little section here, we're just saying, okay, well, this is what's happening before, check an equality here. This has to be, oh, actually, I should mention is this here, between here and here, you can only do like equality checks. Yeah, so if I, for example, do this, and then I do an underscore, which is a type hole, you'll see on the right hand side here, found hole, and it needs to be a bool. Okay, so in this little section here, it needs to check if something is of type equality. Thanks, I just did it. I can't actually go back by one step, which is handy. And then I think A, thank you. There we go. There we go. So we've got all that. Let me swap this. I'm kind of going. Oh, hello, Gil Christian. No pattern matching. No pattern matching. Sorry, I'm. I keep missing my chat. I should have said hello. Hi, and hi also the Real Mountain. No pattern matching? Question mark. I don't know. Is it or is it not? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the question is. It's something. It means something. I'm sure. Something interesting. Okay, let's keep going, because I wouldn't mind actually go for I spent so much time just doing this thing, and really, I mean, it's probably good if people are watching it later, because I do go through it fairly in a very thorough process, I guess. Last week's was pattern matching banned. Why is it banned? Oh, from what in the in here? Oh, what I'm going to do is it's friggin' annoying. Oh, thanks for the follower, Brijonko. Man, I'm so behind you. Do you know how I just realised I just got a follow? I just got sent an email. Hi, welcome to the stream. Cheers for the follow. Sorry I didn't spot it early enough. Yeah, I'm not very good at this. Did an animation come across the screen? There should have been, I think. Let me know. I think there's like loads of people going down the slide. Go woohoo! Like that. I think that was the one I put for it. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. No animation? No. What? I've been robbed. Oh, you saw it? Okay. Oh, how can I replay it? I know I can replay it. Ready? I can give you a special. Where is it? Here we go. Where is it? I'm getting it. Don't worry. Is it this one? No. Oh, honestly, if anyone, where is it? There we go. Woo! We'll just do it just for you. That's what you should have seen. Coming down when you joined or followed or whatever it was. That one. It's got to be in it to win it. Oh, I can replay with Streamlabs. Oh yeah, I can, can't I? God, I'm so old school. I say old school. You can. Actually, I'm going to show. Oh, I'm not teaching any Haskell. Oh, was it someone skateboarding? Oh yeah, it was with a cape. Yeah, okay. I changed my mind, obviously. Is it alert box? It's one of these. Here we go. Let's go send some. Global events. Which one was it? It was follow. Let's send it. Oh yeah, it's a dude with his cape. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, right, anyway. Enough of that. There's more, but I I don't want to like... I'm actually making another one. Like this one, I've got my own... where are we? Wherever it's gone. Second tab. I'm recent events. Are you? In recent events? Okay, I'm confused. Which isn't too hard to be fair. What about this one? Ready? This is like inbound here. Boom, this is me when I'm... That's kind of like what I look like. What do you think? Yeah, maybe. Or maybe not, as the case may be. Yeah. Oh no, I'm clicking the wrong one. Go away. Which one was it? There we go. Sorry. Yeah. No. Second tab in Streamlabs. Have I just gone again? Okay, I'm going to, for your benefit, I'm going to go to dashboards. Second tab. Recent events. Alert. Yeah. Giveaways. No, I'm almost at where you point me to. Third tab. Recent events. But anyway, no one's learning Haskell, so what this stream is basically how do you use you can replay there. I did replay, didn't I? I did it from here. I did it from alert box, I think. And then you can send stuff. Oh, thanks. $48. On the left, yeah, it's this one. I think you just missed it, didn't you? On the right. On the left. On the right. Where are you going? And then you can just add this one, and then I can just send a test. And then that should show up. Maybe? Yeah, it should do. It's a dude with a skateboard, look. Bam! I actually do skateboard. I don't wear a cape though. Though, I'm probably missing a trick. I've got a feeling it'd make me a little bit better. So maybe next time I'll get on a cape. Right, let's go back to some stuff. Oh, there we go. See, I don't know how you ever do that because I can't really... Do you have it ready, copy and paste it to do the octopus? So I'm ready, I'm going to do it. Right, so we showed those. use guards. So I had right. I don't know what you were saying about the not doing something pattern matching band, but it asked me. You see, look, part of the thing was to use guards, so we used them. Yeah. So there. Right, local variables and functions. So far, we've been playing only with simple expressions and functions, definitions. However, in some cases, expressions may become complicated. I mean, yeah. Anyway, good sense and introduction to some helper variables. Okay, you can use the let-in construction in Haskell to define variables. Here goes an example. So let's have a look. I think when you read it like that, though, it can be a little bit, I don't know. I mean, you can have it in one line, but it can be a little bit confusing. But I'll show you what it looks like in 2 lines, because I find it a little bit nicer when you indent it. Let's go there. Let's go there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I've gone the wrong way around. Wrong way around. Have I? No, hold on. What? I mean, I don't even know what I've done. Oh, yeah, that's fine. What have I done? Anyway, go back. Yeah, I find it nicer when it's let in. Like that. Because you can do it like that. So you kind of like, you know that anything... Okay, well, the let keyword is basically saying, create this function here. And we're saying divide n by 2. So there's my n by 2. And then we're saying return that. But what we can actually do, technically, in here, we could also just +2 at the end of it, if you wanted. But, so the idea is like let, you know, you declare your thing, and then in, and then return it. So you can like, you know, you can like build up little functions at the beginning, and then you can take them away. Oh, well, actually, you can use them below, and then you can add more stuff to it below if you want. That's the idea. So that's pretty cool. I think it's going to explain it a little bit more. I'm going to go back to whatever I had it before I broke it. Yeah, that was it, wasn't it? Cool, so that's that. So let in is also an expression. You can't just define variables. You also need to return some expression that you may use to define variables. Okay, the syntax for defining multiple variables requires to care about indentation more, but then is nothing special in it as well. Yes, it's kind of like what I did. Ah, yeah, here we go. So whatever that said, basically, what it means is, yeah, it's a bit. I keep having to do this. I should just type it out. It'd be a lot easier. But it's like right here, my keyboard, and it does a double thing. What am I doing? Open it. Open it. Open it. Open it. Okay. Oh. Yeah, so it's useful. Take one. Get rid of it. Okay, that'll do. Cool. So what it's saying essentially here is that you can do this let, and you can have it on 2 lines. So you can declare one, that becomes like a single function, and then that becomes a second function. So it's just saying take the n, which we know is an int, divide it by n and 2, so divide it by 2, and then on this one is times it by 2, so n times 2, and then we're returning a tuple, which is like a value of 2 things, and those values have got to be both ints. Yep, and that's exactly what it's doing. So you can see in this scenario, we're declaring it there, it's doing it twice, and then it's using both of those in what we're returning. So let, and then, you know, you can keep going. You can have like thrice, whatever, thrux, whatever thrux is. Yeah, so that's kind of the deal with that, which is pretty handy. Which is kind of like what I said, it was a little bit nicer when you align it a little bit more like this, because it makes a little bit more sense on one line. Because on one line you kind of like have to look for the in. You're like, oh, where's the in? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's in there. Right, undo all my rubbish. Back to where we were. Yep, that'll do. Okay, so in addition, let in, or sometimes even an alternative to let in, you can use where. Aha, I prefer where. I think, yeah, later on you'll be able to see, you can kind of like use lets at the, I tend to use lets at the top, but I don't often use let in, unless it's like a very short one like that. I tend to use the where clause, which is this. So it's, again, it's very similar. The idea being, whoops, okay, I'm just doing this so I don't get the bloody errors. And it does that. That's handy, isn't it? So you press 2 keys and you get like 10,000. Okay, Pythagoras. So the idea being is you can, it's like the opposite way around. So you have so you've got square A and square B, and then you can declare underneath a where, and then you can have the definition of that function in there underneath. So you see what I mean? So it's going from here, and then it's grabbing it from underneath, and then using it here. So essentially you're saying, well, pass this A along to this square, so it'll do the square root of A when it goes through, and then it will add the square root of the X will turn into a B. Yeah. So it's like there, and then a keyword where. So it's, I kind of think, when I think about it, it's like this function, this body is function where, these are my extra function I want to use. And then what's cool about having it in a where also, I should mention, you see how, it's like, if you want to think about it visually, it's just saying that it's inside, so you can't access where outside of this scope of this function. It's like an internal function, I guess. One moment. Right. Oh my god, we're flying through these. Makes a change, doesn't it? Yep, that did. Cool, so that's that. So you can define, here we go. There's going to be a task. This is where it's going to take time. And I'll get to my old realization. What am I doing? You can define multiple functions inside a where. Oh yeah. Just remember to keep the proper indentation. Task 9. Implement a function that returns the sum of the last 2 digits of a number. The last 2 digits. So you mean like this square here? So where I had that? No. So once it's inside here, you're stuck. You can only use it there. So for example, like I had it before. So let's put it back. So because this is all commented out at the moment. Yeah. So if I was to have it here, so I saved it. So you see if there's no errors. And then if I try and do, I don't know. Let's do another function. Hello, for example. And we try and use square, and normally you're able to pass a double to it. Let's just do this, okay? Hello, and let's say hello takes a double and returns us a double. Okay, a double. Okay, let's call it D. So we know we've got a double, and we know that square takes a double. We'll put D, save it, error. Let's say variable not in scope, square. Can you see it there on the right hand side? Yeah. So yeah, it's strictly for local. So it keeps everything inside. So you're inside this block. As soon as you're in the where, and then what that's saying below is you can start stacking if you want. You can start having different functions inside of here. Preferably not one called asujve. Okay. I'll just leave that there. It'll be fine. So, make a function that takes the last 2 digits of a number. Last 2 digits of a number. Sum, last 2, 42, 6. What if you declared other functions, expression multiply, and use the where clause for square? So, how do you mean? So, what if you declared other functions, expressions, multiply, and used it in the... Oh, so you mean like... So if I was to do multiply, yeah. Oh, let's... yeah, let's just do... yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll say that it's... You don't have to put a type declaration if you don't want, but it's nice to have it. Okay. Whoa, hello. And then... So you're saying, can we do this? Whoops, which obviously isn't. Yes, we can. Oh, apart from, no. Let's just call it mult. Because because obviously it's called multiply. Further up. What's it not happy about? Hold on. Delete multi. Oh, what? What do you mean? Go back. My thing was... Oh, thanks. Well, that was good, wasn't it? Go back. Oh, I've got to write it out again. Well, the answer was yes, you can, but... Mult. I think you should be able to. I'm pretty sure you can. Let's hope so. I don't know why. Oh. Okay, let's try that. Square. Whoops. S. Yeah. Defined but not used. Oh, yeah, of course it's not used because it's not in here. But yeah, you can do. Sorry, I just blazingly just went, oh, let's friggin' follow what my compiler says. Delete it, but it doesn't. So function has a global scope. Is that? Yeah. So yeah, I guess it is a global scope. Yeah. So everything. So here is available to anywhere else in the file. And once you start doing things inside of where, you're making sure that these are only available inside of this area, and these can also talk to each other. So you see, I just used that in there, and if I was to replace that with mult, for example, it'd be quite happy. Oh, from externally, let's try and make another one. I don't know. My favourite function name. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, let's try it out. So we'll do x equals x. I don't know what we're going to do. X. There we go. Square root of 6. And let's use poop. Yep. Oh no. Yes, you can use it. I think once something... they're definitions, not assignments. Yeah. So everything you define. Yeah, so it's not... yeah, right. So this is kind of like comes down with all... It's kind of part of the laziness. All of these evaluations here, or you know, anytime you make some of these, they're not declared. The compiler doesn't declare until it uses them. So theoretically, you know, apart from when you purposefully do a scope where you're keeping it inside a specific space, this is still available inside of here because it's at a higher level, I guess, and it's on its own. But this, you know, again, you could, well, you'll see later. I don't think that this does it straight away, but you can do things called recursions. You can actually call the function itself, which will do like nifty tricks. That's pretty cool. You can like be inside this function, and you can call itself again. Which you'd think, oh, that's just going to get like a, you know, like a an endless loop of hell. But obviously, you can only do it in specific functions where, you know, you have like a breakout clause where once a certain something, it kind of like throws on where we were doing up here. You see, you know, it's like checking if things match, and then once you get to the end, you can go, okay, stop. You end up using it in something called recursion, which is recursive bits, so you know, like mapping over things and things like that, which map is like the same as, you know, what you hear in JavaScript. One moment. Oh, it is. I always like when I saw streams like, why are they always drinking? It's because you're talking to yourself, aren't you? You're like constantly, you know, it's not often you just the only one chatting. Well, I'd like to say it's not. So what are we doing here? Return the sum of the last 2 digits of a number. The last 2. So I guess 4 and 2. Okay. So we remembered how to get the last digit, which was mod of 10, I think, was the last digit, wasn't it? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I I think that's it. Yeah, here we go. So I'm now bringing up a REPL for Haskell. Hey, thanks for the follow, Hajka. Yeah, thanks. Look at that. I'm like paying attention and stuff and like saying thanks for follows. Can you believe it? You'll make a stream out of me, yeah, I reckon. What was I going to do? I was looking at, yeah. So if we do mod 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll do 10, that returns us 4. So we've got the last digit. Okay. So if we do mod 1, 2, 3, 4, what happens with 20? Oh, that's not expected. So what returns us the last 2 digits? I might, because I don't want to start grabbing lengths and doing stuff like that, because we've not really gone through it. Yeah, you might not know. Oh, I'll show some examples if you've not seen. Another cool thing we can do. If we go here, oh, this is a repo we're working on. So if you end up wanting to do it, I did put it up further up, but I'll put it again. You can bring it down, and then if you read the stuff, you can also ask the people that made it to review it for you. So, you know, you can get to a certain point, and then they'll be able to review it. And then all it is we're working through multiple chapters, and we're just on chapter 1. And basically the idea is it will just teach you all the very basics, and you get to a certain point, and then, you know, you'll be like amazing at Haskell. Well, yeah. I don't want to sell a lie. You'll be on your way to getting good at Haskell. That's what it's going to do. And I don't know. I mean, some people get really good at Haskell in like minutes, or sorry, days. I'm not one of them. So with Haskell, we've got a thing called Hugel, amply named after, I don't know, that famous one, Google something. H for Haskell, Google. And what you can do in here is you can type in. You can do 2 things. One, you can type in the name of a function, and it'll look for it. And secondly, you can also, if you know your type, you can search for types, and then it will find things that will, int to int. Good luck with that. It's going to return a lot of types. But you know, once you get more specific and you get into libraries, you can start doing that. So that's really useful. I was going to look at mod because I can't remember if it shows you some examples of mod. Yeah, it kind of does here. Oh, this was in the last section. We explained infix, which basically mean in Haskell any function. Let's go back to something. Yeah, I'll go over it again. It doesn't really hurt, does it? It's nice to iterate stuff. So any function. So say if you mod and things like that, they've got something called an infix. So let's use mod here. Except it's not going to work there. Let's use mod. Hold on, we've done our poop. Done a poop, haven't we? Dop. Most people go for var and foo, don't they? Not me. Okay, let's go to int and return int. Okay. Fop, dop, lop. Okay, so in case you didn't know, this is a function definition, and at the top, these 2 little things is saying I'm going to declare a type. So that's the name, and I'm going to declare its type, and its type is an integer. It takes 1 integer, and this arrow saying, you know, I return another integer. If you were to take 2 values and return, your last one is always what you return, and then these are whatever your inputs are. Okay, so we always know that. Now we know that this takes 2 values, and it's going to return us like an accumulation of those 2 values. So what we'll do is we know that mod takes 2 values, because if we look at the type, I've got like a plugin that shows me, but if we look at the very top, mod, it takes an A, another A, and it returns an A. And then it gives you the example which we see, you know, when we went to the website here. It basically shows whatever information we've got on my plugin. But yeah. If you follow the repo that I linked also on your own, it will show you how to install that plugin with VS Code, and then you'll get that nicety as well. So yes, you're able to see. I know they're saying A, but it's just, you know, if you take it as a value. We did explain before, but the reason it's just to A is basically mod can work under different values of the class num. So double int. Actually, let's quickly show because it'll probably be easier. Oh no, I've just gone past it. It's in here, isn't it? It would. Well, it should be. Should be in here. Num. Num 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 num. Okay, let's not do that. Integrals. Oh, for mod, yeah. Shh. Is it A? Mod. What was... Get that hat on the... Have you got a hat? What is that emoji? No, but you're right. Yes, sorry, to integrals. I lie. I didn't... It's not to... Okay, let's just go have a look at integrals then. Why is it... Okay, whatever. That's weird. No, integrals are here. Cool. So, you know, these are all... so when we showed... Let's have a look, double look. So we went here, we've got like an int, okay? And inside all these are the different... So integral was what it was constrained to. So when we looked at mod in the previous... Well, let's have a look here. When we looked at mod here, you look at the type, it says, ignore this for all. It says integral, and then like a fat arrow, A. So it's saying this A is constrained, you know, all of these A's, which in here we've constrained them to int, but they've all, you know, oh, and also if you see it, because if they're all the same letter, that also means that they're constrained to the same thing. Nice layout. Oh, hey, buddy, is your voice supposed to be a bit robotic? I mean, that's just my normal voice. What are you saying? I don't know. Yeah, well, hold on. Here we go. Here's the pro. So I've got to show the pro. Vlad has just come on. If you don't follow his channel, follow it. I haven't got any, like... I'm just pretend I've got one, okay? There you go. Do that, and then it will show he's linked to his channel, and then you'll go follow it. Because he does loads of really good streams. What was I going to show you quickly? Yeah, I was going to show you this. Or maybe I wasn't. No, I am. I'm still going to show you it. So, I think you've seen this one. There we go. There's that one. And then I've got new ones if you like join and things. I'm just going up in the world, you know. Animation, watch the cat. Occasionally, the cat, he'll give it a little... Where am I? A little swipe. Except, yeah, there's a delay on my camera, which you can't see, but I can. So my lips won't be syncing with... but it's okay, because my lips are like hidden by the microphone. And I sound like a robot, apparently. Yes, there we go. You got to follow him. Yeah, he's doing another really interesting one, which you'll be able to catch up, actually, if you're like starting off in Haskell. He's been doing a series where he's taken someone that does like minimal amount of Haskell background, and he's been teaching them from scratch. Was it PureScript? I tell a lie, it was PureScript. But PureScript, Haskell's the same. You can actually, if you come from JavaScript, PureScript might be also a nice thing. They're very similar, but with PureScript, you can do front-end stuff way easier because it compiles to JavaScript. Yeah, I thought it was PureScript. So if you go look, because Vlad's like a machine and he pretty much streams when he's sleeping and stuff. And he's got loads. But if you check his channel and if you look at the back, I don't know what they were titled. They were titled Teaching PureScript, maybe? I don't know, I'm totally guessing. Yeah, they're titled like that. And then have a look at all the series, because he goes through a series of them. You're quite far along now, aren't you? Teaching Thursdays, there you go. Teaching PureScript, yeah, it's totally got PureScript in the title. Teaching PureScript Thursday, because it's every Thursday. At one, yeah, oh, hold on 1 second. 1 second, there we go. Plug. So we got that down, haven't we? Yeah. So that's that. Yeah, go watch it. And GMT, 1 p.m. GMT. That's a good time if you're European. Is it a good time if you're American? Depends where you're from. It'll be in the morning if you're in America, wouldn't it? So it wouldn't be too bad. Okay, so we were going to do this sum last. Oh yeah, I was going to try and work out how to get the last two numbers. And because what we've had previously, we've had mod, and then we know if we do like that of 10, the remainder of 10 is always going to be the last number, but we need the last 2 numbers. So I'm trying to think how we could do that. How can we do that? It's an interesting one, isn't it? What is the mod of... This is where my maths come into real handy, because I'm really good at maths. 1, 2, 3, 4... What's 100? Bam! I knew it'd be 100. Yeah, okay, I didn't know at all. I just figured that, yeah, if 10 takes one number, 100's going to take 2. Okay, so we're going to have to, like, mod it twice to get the 2 numbers. Hey, Christoph, my little robot. Oh, Christoph, when are you going to stream more? We need Christoph to stream more. Yeah, soon, I hope. It's good when Christoph streams. Christoph's good. I'm trying to work out what the mod of the last 2 numbers in mod. And you thought about it. Well, you know, you need to get back on it. But you did do something there. You did some for a bit, didn't you? You were doing them on, what would you call it? On YouTube. Yeah, but look, Christoph. Oh, no, you can still do it on YouTube. You can have these stuff. I'm going to pull this out as many times as I can, because in all honesty, it took me ages to do. So this is me working at Slam Data with really intelligent people when I didn't know any pure script. There we go. Yeah, so think about it, and you can make some like little animations like me on the iPad and not do any code. That's the way. Oh, you've installed Streamlabs. Oh yeah, no, I didn't go through Streamlabs. I just go straight with OBS. OBS itself. We could also make a function that puts into digits and into a list. Yeah, I don't think at the moment we've gone. I think all we've done so far is just pattern matching. You know, and guards. So I don't think we've started messing with lists or anything like that. So and we've used mod already. So that's the only reason I thought I'd go with mod. Yeah, that was the reason behind it. But yeah, Christoph, use OBS? OBS, yeah. Which is what Streamlabs uses, but then it puts all its crap on top. But you don't need to, you can just make your own. And then like all the stuff that I've got on the side, it's just like different little layers. Yeah, no recursions. Oh, you just ask. Yeah. And then you can, what I do then use is Streamlabs. You can use, it's got loads of little plugins, and then you can like put them into OBS, like all my chat on the right hand side. And then whenever someone joins or follows or whatever, you get another load of junk come in front of it. That all comes from Streamlabs. I just don't use its product. I just use its free stuff, basically. Yeah, because then it wants you to like set up a store. Like, who the frig's gonna want a t-shirt of mine? Yeah, thanks. I want a maybe you could have a t-shirt with my little face on it when I'm going face palming. Right, what was I gonna do? Yeah, we're gonna do this. How are we gonna do this then? So, oh yeah, we just wanna, yeah. So we're gonna use like, so yeah, we'll just take an int and then we're gonna return an int, I guess. I mean, that's what it's gonna do. And then we're, in this example, we're using where clause, aren't we? So we'll do, we'll call it last dig. Actually, it's called last digit. And then before last digit. I'm well good at names. Last. Yeah, no, don't call it that. Oh no, that's fine. I don't know why I put that there though. Okay, so we've got that. Where's my plus? Thank you. Sorry, I'm on a different keyboard. And then we're going to have a where clause. So much like we were doing above, which was here. You see, we've declared these. Well, we've got these 2 functions, and we've declared them below. And then we've got dop as well, because you can't and poop. Don't forget about poop. Yeah, so we'll do one called last fidget. Maybe that's what I should have called it. Last digit. Last digits. You can have last digit and then the last digit. Okay, anyway. So that's going to take in. It's going to return us an int. Interact. Oh! Hey Alex, how's it going? I'm just fighting with my go away. I need to make a bit more of a gap on that one, don't I? Because it clearly just brings up advice. What is it called? A tip? I don't know. Whatever it brings up. Okay, so we're gonna do mod x. No, yes, x of 10. That's the last digit. What have you finally... Oh, I spent the last 40 hours in total troubleshooting my Mac setup on Windows. I think I finally figured it out. Was it Windows? I can't... No. Yeah, I'm like dissing Windows, but let's be honest. I've got this laptop that's got the Mr. Temporary or Mrs. I mean, I'm not going to be sexist here. Temporary Wi-Fi card that just comes on and off. So that's why it looks like I've done 10 streams. It's just me starting and stopping every go. Okay, I'm going to explain again what's going on with this music. Is it too loud? It sounds kind of like... maybe we'll switch to Linux, streaming and recording. Yeah, just do what Vlad does. He just has like a whole... I forgot the word for it. System thing. And he runs a different operating system because loads of stuff don't work on it. I don't know if Vlad's still here, but I think last I knew he was just on Nixos, and maybe Nixos, as fancy as it is, doesn't really work with lots of stuff. Right, so let's explain the music, because you're wondering, what is this amazingly made music? Well, it's me stealing loads of MIDI. What do you mean? Why are you not happy? Couldn't match expected type in... Oh yeah, okay, Vince, well done. I mean, just... Okay, well the error there, actually, let's read it. One by one. So it's saying, couldn't match expected type int with actual type int. You're like, what do you mean? You can't do that. Well, the idea is if you look, at the moment, that is still... int to int, so it's still expecting a value, and I've just gone, so technically what we're returning now is an int to int plus an int to int. So, yeah, it's not right. I need it to pass n, and then that'll do the business. Whoops, like that, and then we'll pass n. No, there we go. Sweet. Okay. Why is it complaining about here? Shadows and existing binding. Okay. I guess it does. From where? Where are you shadowing? Let's ignore it. It's the best thing to do in that scenario. Cool. So technically, if we go back to here, in the old repel, we'll reload it. Ignore all this stuff, and then we use some last two. What was an example? 42. So hopefully should be 6. Oh, well done, Vince. You're good at this, aren't you? Oh no, I've grabbed the last two numbers, not the... Oh man. Okay, so then I need, so if I grabbed it, so this one grabs it, so the last digit's fine, but before last, it's actually before last digits, so I'm only getting, so if I do mod 100, I just grab the last two, but I need the first of the last two. I don't know. Let's try to work this out then. So mod, let's say that, what was the value I passed in above? 42. Okay, so say 42. The new release of OBS last week started to hang when using So I switched to the Streamlabs version of it. It's been good. There's free sub and followers widgets. No, but yeah, yeah, but no, but yeah, but no. Yeah. Oh, is there? Well, I've just been using the widgets that it gives, and then I just put it into my OBS, basically. So I use their free product and say thanks, Streamlabs. I'm not paying $100 whatever a year because your templates aren't that good. But your tooling's really nice of some stuff, like the chat on the right hand side. That's fine. I don't mind going off topic. Anything not to work out how to get the first digits from two numbers, I'm happy. So, mod 1, 0. No, I'm just gonna keep like typing in numbers until I get it. Yeah, it's, the chat client is a free one from Streamlabs. You get it. Right, I'm just going to show you. You know, it'll make it easier. Sorry, people who have come to watch Haskell, but it's not this kind of stream, you know. I do everything. Let's go to dashboard. So you go into all you run Windows in VirtualBox, Nixos, because Streamlabs doesn't work. There you go. You're using Streamlabs OBS as well. Don't do it. Just use the actual OBS. You don't need all that. I mean, I know it's meant to be nicer, maybe. Yeah, you don't need. Oh, you don't need their feature. Oh, I do. I use their chat. Their chat and their alert box. All their alerts. So when someone follows, which you missed it 21 minutes ago, it kicked off. But look, I can do this. So yeah. So anyway, sorry, Alex. You use this, and then you get given. Oh, here we go. You should see one now. There it is. It's a dude skateboarding with a cape on. Bam! See that? You get that for free. Yeah, so you can use all the alert boxes and stuff. Oh, the prime features. Yeah, all these. Yeah, I just ignore them. Look, I do this. I grab that. When I come in here, I should probably just set it up. And then I grab... Is it all of this? There we go. And I do like that. There you go. There is no prime features. Don't know what you're on about. Yeah, so the idea being is you get that and then you copy this URL, and then when you go in this guy, this is just plain OBS, I end up adding I think it's like a browser. You add a browser and then that, oh, nice feature that. I like that sticks around. That's really good, isn't it? Yeah, so you do it in a browser, and then all it asks you is for this link, and you copy it, and then you end up being able to adjust all of these guys. So, you know, I've got different ones for a follow. I'm not going to show you the sub yet, because someone's got to sub it. A host. I can show you this one, though. What's this one? I forgot. Oh, look at this one. There you go. He's a cat. I didn't do that one. Those were strictly stolen, and the one before was strictly stolen. They're not technically stolen. They're open. That one was from a skateboard company called oh my god, I forgot the name. Toy Machine. If you ever look at Toy Machine, that's the main character of Toy Machine. I don't think I changed any of the other ones. No, just this plain old thing. Yeah. Thanks for the 10 something bits, Vince. Oh no, that's me. Just donate to myself. No, I haven't really. Anyway, right, back to where we were. We've sidetracked. Back to modding. So I've got to get the first digits of the two digits. Yeah, I don't know how you do that. That's the last. How would I get the first? Oh, would I do mod 100 again? No, surely not. Because if I got 2, no, it's only good. What's let's get 1000. There we go. That's not going to work. How can I grab the first digits? Someone help me, so I'm not stuck on this for too long. From 2 digits, without doing any like looping or turning it into a list. I've got to do it straight up. Well, if you're trying to learn from me, That was a mistake, wasn't it? Maybe I shouldn't use mod. No. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you like maths. Come on, Alex. Don't Google it. Go on, let's Google it. I'm getting to that point right now. I mean, I was quite impressed when we worked out that mod 10 gets the last number, and then mod 100 gets the last two numbers. No, we can't use maps. No maps. No maps. What can... yeah, no, I was thinking map, but yeah, we can't, because there's no... There's not been teachings of maps at this point. So you're just... but we could take, couldn't we? I think take's allowed, surely. Surely take's allowed. Shall we do that? Which way around is it? Oh no, I can't even do that. Because it's a list. What am I doing? Dope. Yeah, this is actually quite hard. Without a map. What do we do? What have you done? I'm just rereading it actually. Div. Sum 100. Oh, here we go, here we go. That should cut off the last two digits. Yeah, well that's kind of what I did with if x is less than 100, then x divided by 100. Oh, is it? Let's divide div 100. Or have I gone the wrong way around? Yeah. No, it's still the last. I want the other one. We need the last. Oh, so you say do. Oh, okay, right. We'll do it that way then. Will that work? Okay, so if we say, okay, I'm just going to try it. If it doesn't work, I'm going to. Where's it gone? Oh, it's here. It's here. So you reckon it's just guards? But I thought this part was all about where. Oh, I can just put a guard in here, can't I guess? Let's just do that. Well, this one's fine, so I'll keep that one. And then this one. Divide by 10 until it's less than 10. 42. Have I used the right? No. That's not helping. It's 0. Have I used it? Right, this is chapter 1 of basic Haskell. Yeah, I don't know what to say really. I don't know what to say. Without map. And not converting it into some sort of a list. Comes pretty hard, doesn't it? I'm kind of interested to see if people handed this one is. I'm just casual playthrough. Cool. What? Yeah, I'm just doing some more chatting, less working. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Well, is there anything else you wanted to see, Alex? Any OBS tips? The Haskell. Yeah, but look, that's not quite the key, is it? I think look what we've gone through. So we've basically where is it? We've just got like basic expressions, not, max. You know, there's nothing. I mean, this is probably the most. Square. Yeah, someone go check the answer, and then I'm not cheating because there's answers on that repo. Or maybe just don't check the answers and just come up with the solution. What I'll do is I'll just like that by accident. That just fell into chat. I certainly didn't do that. Actually, yeah, it's got my name to it. And then in there, I think there's like I think they're either on the branch or in another place. In another place. Okay, that was interesting. Yeah, so we don't know how to get the first digit of 2 digits without mapping. And it's certainly not mod. Well, that gets us we're like one step closer. That gets us the last 2 digits. But we want to just make it the first. How the frig do you do that? That's pretty it's pretty hard. I think. It's probably not. I mean, I know, Vlad, we need your wife. She's a mathematician. She knows how these things. She'd be able to work it out for us. Okay, well, we'll just say for now that when we use this function, with the example it gives, 42, the answer is going to be 6. They're using a div mod. What? Yeah, that's definitely an abs. Oh my god. I mean, how's he? If I'm, I'm hopeful that there's going to be an example. Recursion? No, there's not recursion. You're lying. Don't believe. There we go. It's a good thing. So simultaneously div and mod. Wicked. Oh, so it returns you both. Okay. Okay. I don't know how that's going to help. Mod, div mod, and abs. Recursion. I think that's a lie. Yeah, I think we need more than a hint. What about the answer? No recursion. Yeah, I know. I know we don't know what recursion is yet. You just forgot how to read Haskell. Why didn't you write the answer down? That's what you forgot to do. So I'm going around this function and no one's learning anything. Certainly not me. Okay, so that's... And what does abs do again? Show... Okay, it's hopeful. Example. No, it's an absolute value. Sweet. So... Oh, okay. How can we... So an absolute abs is only working when you use it like... is this the case of abs? Abs! No. I don't even know what an absolute value is. I don't want to... No one's cheating for me. This isn't right. Yeah. I thought... I was like, okay, people are going to go on this, they're going to learn Haskell, and like, they're going to be more people doing Haskell. But I'm stuck. I don't want to do Haskell anymore. I've had enough. Haskell sucks. I mean, you can't even get like the first digit from 2 without using a map, or 2 digit, or 2 list. I'm happy with this answer. It's not the correct one, but I'm happy with it. That's kind of how I did all my my exams at school. I was happy with the answer. It wasn't the right one. I would use lots of GHCI. I don't want to come across as a cheat, but I really want to cheat now. 1. See how close you are. Well, I'm here. Look, I'm in GHCI on the right hand side here. I'm gonna do... Is it in here? Yeah, div mod. Okay, I'm gonna do div mod of... Did it take 2 values, div mod? Surely. No, it takes 2 values. Yeah, that's what I thought. I have to type them out because I can't press up, so that's cool. So we're going to do... I can't remember which way around it is. 4 and 2. Hello. 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 Is this that's it. That's all we need to do. Hold on. Let's do that again. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 10. Cool. So we just, the second one, I don't care what that says. Div mod 4 and 2. Oh, I'm going to have like a where of a where. How am I going to do this inside of here? I'm going to make a third function. I don't know what am I doing here. Oh, it'd be, what is it? 4 and 2, 4 and 2. So it'd just be first. We can use first. First of a tuple. First. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just cheat. Okay, we've got that. We'll have an X here. Okay. And we'll do div mud. Oh, wicked. Look at that. I love my new keyboard. I'm really good at it. Okay. Div mod. But the problem is that's going to return us int. I did show this, I think. So that's basically, I'll do it in action. Is that going to work? Yeah, it's going to work. So that dollar, it's not about making money, though I wish, because every time I write one, every time you write one, you get $1. That's basically what it means. But it's not at all. Yeah, so it means this. Basically, it's just shorthand. So you save one whole character, because in Haskell we like to make sure every character, every slither of fat is trimmed off. And what inputs do we need to support? There, an int. It's in the types. Man, I don't know if it's going to work. I've just like gone, yeah, it'll work. We've got some examples, so we can use them. Here we go. So we expect this to be, what was it? 7. 17. Yeah, it's close. Okay, so okay. Okay. Shit. What's wrong with it? Have I gone first? Okay. Let's try and do this. No, because I've got it wrong, haven't I? Yeah, of course, I've got it wrong. No, look, this is what I've gone wrong. This is going to be horrible. You ready for this? There you go, that's right. I'm going to reload that. What was I doing? Sum last 2, and we're going to do 1, 3, 4. Look at that, 7, yeah? Don't do that. Do that one. And the first example was 42. Don't you worry, we've got 6. Thanks, woo! I'm celebrating too. Inside. I just don't show it. We'll do 1. What's this going to be? What's that one? What's that emoji? I've got like, hold on, I've got to look closer because my screen's quite big. Is that like a snail or something? No, that's a crap emoji. Sorry, if it's like a nice emoji and you're being friendly, that's cool. But whoever drew them, it's a glorious shell. 1. Okay, well this works. Let's move on quickly because oh my god, it's a friggin' last one. First digit. What are we doing? Meme for Twitch plays Pokemon. Yeah. Well, as you know, Twitch isn't my forte. Pokemon isn't my forte. So yeah, pretty stuck on those. Sorry. I'm not allowed to play games. I say not allowed. Yeah, it's frowned upon in my household, the computer games playing. So, what is my forte? I don't know. Good bloody question. What is my forte? I don't know. Still not discovered it. I'll tell you what. I don't think it's FP, but I'm friggin' trying. Gonna get there. That's what it's gonna be. At one point in life, I get there. Just wish it was a little bit quicker. I'm glad you're smiling. I am as well. You probably can't see with a camera, but there is a. I hide myself behind this. There is a smile. Okay, hold on. There we go. Positivity. No, I'm the master of negative. Here we go. What are we doing now? You did it. We got a bomb. We're the bomb. You did it. You passed all the challenges in the first training. Congratulations. Now you are ready for the big boss at the end of the training. Of this training. Implement a function that returns the first digits of a given number. I'm pretty good at reading. That could be a forte. See, I read all that without stumbling. I can skateboard. I'm trying to think of my fortes now. I can write music. I can do all things that basically don't pay me. That's what I'm really good at. Yeah. I can do JavaScript. Yeah, see. Alert, you need to use recursion in this task. How's it just like, bam, just brought it out on us. Just use recursion. No pretext. Just in your face. Well, that's heavy, isn't it? UK accent. Yeah, that I've got that down. Je peux parler en français aussi parce que je suis né en France, so I'm fluent in French. I can do that as well. Honestly. What do you call it? It's what is it? I forgot the saying. Something. I always used to use it. Yeah. Something of something, master of none. Fill in the blank because I've forgotten it. Oh, if music's going around again, it's because it is. I haven't written that many songs. I've only got an hour's worth of music that I've made. So when I get time, you know, I stop doing. Oh, another thing, positivity. I can do animated GIFs. Yeah, you don't see that, do you? You know, all these 3D stuff. Hand drawn that on an iPad. Oh, we've gone. Okay, what are we doing? First digit, N, error. First digit. That is a true forte. Is it? So we could show, couldn't we? And then read. Basically, we could do what Christoph did further up. And do a map of these things. Except we wouldn't take two. Do you reckon this is going to work? Well, we don't even need N. Read. Oh no, okay, yeah, read and then is it gonna just, no, it's not gonna be happy like that. I'm gonna have to do some other stuff. We need to make a lambda. Couldn't match type chart with oh, we're not even telling it what we're putting in. Oh no, okay. So we'll do, yeah, but I'm gonna split it up because this is a bit too much. Here we go. So we're going to take an int and we're going to return an int. Okay. Okay, so first thing we want to do is we want to show. Let's just add n. So if we show n and we just take 1. Let's do some examples. Take 1 of show 12. Okay, so that works. We can do it in steps and demonstrate. What else did I learn? Do we build from previous exercise? This is the first exercise. Sorry, I don't look at. That's a forte I don't have. Looking at my chat. What else did we learn previously? I don't know. Stuff, I guess. No, it's all like basic stuff. I did go. It's on the repo. I sent a link. We're literally on chapter 1. What was I doing? Take 1. Okay, so we've got this, and then if we do a read, we probably don't need a map. So we've got that, a read of 1. Whoops. And then we'll go. That returns this 1. Okay. So that's how we get it, don't we? We don't need a map. It's not going to be happy. Show n, take 1, read. Okay, well we'll just. I'm going to show something else. Now we can do like that. Whoopsie daisy. Don't use a number 1. I thought that it'd be clever enough to work it out. Ah, shush. Hey, I just could cons. What's the matter with you? Int with actual type. What have I done? Oh, okay. No, oh, we do need map then. Hold on. Let's do that. Let's do that. What's the matter now? Take 1, show. So, okay. So we've got this bit. We've done that. And then we do this. Oh, so it doesn't know at that point because read needs to be to int. So I thought then if we map, then we can. What do I need to do like this? Oh yeah, I need to do it like that, don't I? No, I don't. What's the matter with you? What's wrong with you? Couldn't match type char with int. Oh yeah, of course, because at the moment, no, because read. What's wrong with you? Read 1 to int. That's basically what we want to do. Okay, so let's make a function. Pood equals a I mean, surely that's exactly what I've got here. Am I? What are you trying to match? What are you saying? What are you saying? Right, okay, we're going to use a where clause. Where first we're having pooed. There. Oh, okay, because I'm still, yeah. Oh, am I? Quick match type char with a list. That's fine, that's fine. What, do I do another take at the end of that? Let's just do something quickly. What's not happy with that? Oh. What's wrong with you now? Int with actual type. What's the type of take 1? Oh, do I need to give that a type as well? thought it would have got the. It would have got it from. I guess it's a char. No, it's not. Oh no, it's still a thingy, isn't it? Oh god damn it! What about now? What's? Oh god. Okay. Something. Well, I thought I had. I've got this. Oh my goodness. Killing it today. Killing it every day. I do, I do Haskell for a living. Well, I'm not right now. Normally I do. What's the type of pood? Well, it should be int to int. Oh, pood. There. Oh, it wants a type definition, does it? Oh, go on then. Well, pood's going to take a char. It's going to return us an int. But it's actually not a char. Why not? Because if I take a map, it's going to take a single value. It'll help. It's not helping me. What is a type of read? Oh, damn you, read. That's why there's a problem. Yeah, have some of that. That passes. It's probably there, the other way. I'm cheating. I can't believe this. Oh, okay, hold on. Mic echo got worse. Oh no, that wasn't a mic echo, it was part of the music. Abusing me. You believe it? Spent hours doing that. There. It's not the echo, it's the music. Play it back for you. It's coming. I can't believe I can't do this. It's ridiculous. Okay, so that's that. So that expects. Let's find out what the type of this is. Cool. Definitely do that to find that out. Where is it? Oh, I forget which one it is. Is that one? No. Go back to there. I don't know what to add. What's this doing? No. No. I'm trying to find where it's gone. No, I'm The pew pew pew. What's echoing, the mic or the music? Because if it's the music, you'll be in trouble. So look. Is this better? My voice. What about now? What about now? Is this better? Yeah, I had 2 inputs for my voice. Oh, that's probably why I sound like a robot the whole time. That's what was going on. This sucks. It doesn't give... Ah, you thought it was an effect. Man, I can't believe you just put up with however long I've been on, like an hour of that. Nutters. You know, everyone's just been slowly leaving, going, this is too much. There's a friggin' feedback. I know, no, there is, there's audio monitoring, but it doesn't show you, like, my peaks won't come up high or anything. I mean, yeah, this is what it gives you. So I get, like, here, here, and here. So, you know, if you get feedback, you'd expect it. Right, the problem is you don't it doesn't show you a main out. Options advanced. I'll tell you what. Preferences. Advanced. I'm looking now. Monitoring. Hotkey. I don't get on that monitoring. What are you on about? Recording, video, stream delay, network, hotkey. Audio, maybe? Hotkey, meters. Okay. I don't have these. I'm not on the Streamlabs one. I'm on like the old school one. I'm not, you know, I'm not down with the cool kids. Strictly old school. So yeah, I've got no monitoring. So I was looking at these. Yeah, I was looking at these outputs, and generally, if you get feedback, you'd expect it to be peaking constantly every time I spoke. But it was fine. It was like just happy. So yeah, thanks. Lovely peaks. Oh yeah, I used to do sound engineering, but obviously not live video sound engineering where you can't monitor your output. Oh, I've also done a video where I didn't speak for, well, sorry, no one could hear me for like 20 minutes. And someone sort of piped up, said, "Is your mic on?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it." And I have to go through this thing every time to try and get the mic to work. Basically, OBS, you know, it's free, so you can't really diss it. I don't know where it's gone. Where's it gone? That's what I meant to be doing. No. Where's a scratch? Everything's just gone mad. Okay. So I just, yeah. So I'm having a mad time. Mad for it, mate. Look at this. A queue for a bot. What are you trying to do? This stream's called Watch Vince Fumble Around Emacs. Reloaded, okay. Well, thanks for reloading it. Except I can't find where it's gone. So you get a buffer and then it just goes. But then the problem is, so I can't go like this. This is normally to show me all my buffers. And they're not there. And these are my other buffers. Well, it's on that one. Okay, we got that. And now I'm stuck inside this crazy buffer. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I've gone to this buffer. Now I'm here. Right, so let's leave that buffer. It's definitely not that one. But it's not that one either. Oh, you know what? No. So you're an interactive instance, and it. Watch this. Ready? Take that. Have some of that. Try and beat that. Hey, Emacs. Who's the winner now? Me. I'm the winner. But you're going to win again, so I have to open it. Here's Emacs. We'll open it. We'll hope for the best. We'll zoom in. We'll go into source. We'll open source. We'll go to chapter 1. It'll go, I'm going to connect. And you go, okay, you connect. It's connecting. Animation, animation, animation. Animation. Connected. Happy. Okay. And then we're going to do that. There it is, look. learn4haskell. Interactive Haskell. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, sweet. Thanks. That was interesting. Oh, I was going to find out what the type of this is. So that's T, it's for type. And then we're going to do take take one of show 42. And the type of that is there. So that's a type. That's what we're getting back. Okay. And then what is the type of read? Read takes a string, which is that, essentially. It should be. And it returns this as an A. So normally, like that, like this, like this. I could use something else. No, not happy. I know what it is. Well, I think I know where it is. Because technically that's should be a string. Read A. String. A. So I guess the A we want to be is int. Let's try this then. Let's try this then. 4! I got it! I'm just going to do this. Whoa, what? What's Alex? Hold on. I'm reading two things and my mind's just gone. And then I'll explain what I've done and why it's failing. Nothing to do with my stupidity, I'll have you know. Yeah, you happy now? Except we want that to be N. There we go. Happy as can be. Settings, audio, advanced. I'm going to go in. If you're wrong. OBS. Well, I don't have settings. I've got preferences, but I guess that's what you mean. Audio. Advanced. Monitoring. Oh, look at that. There's a monitoring. That's handy, isn't it? I'm a bit scared now, though. Hello? Oh no, I've got to apply it. Oh, I'm going to like put one ear on because I've got a feeling I'm going to get some feedback. Oh, hello? Has that worked? I think it's worked. How can I test? Right, so I've got it to here. Now I'm going to open this one up. One day I'll get all this. Oh, shit the bag. Shit the bed. Do I sound like a robot? You hear me like a robot. And I didn't sound like a robot. So thanks, monitoring. That was beautiful. Yeah, I was going to leave it. It should have given it to that. Because that's the one I wanted to... Yeah, that's my sound card. That's what I'd want it to go on. So I don't know. I know what... Yeah, I know you could hear it, but I couldn't hear it at all. So I can't tell you why my monitoring sucks. My monitoring sucks. Anyway, we've done this. Can you see? First digits. Should I explain it? Let's explain it. Because I've clearly not done it. Explain it. So show. Let's have a look. What is a type of show? I should probably do a stream, shouldn't I? Whoops. Type of show. Show is an A to a string. And RA was an int. Okay, so we'll do show 42. And that returns us the string 42. Okay, so that's the first step. That's what we're doing right about here. What I'll do is I'm going to sliver that little bit of fat off. There we go. Oh, I sounded like Donald Trump then, didn't I? That was horrible. Sorry guys, people, everyone. Sorry. So show 42, that returns us a string. Okay, and now we want to take. Let's have a look at the type. Take. Type of take. Take takes an integer, a list of something, and returns us a list of something. And this is the brackets for list. Okay, so if we do take, let's have an example. Take. When you see a string, it's actually. Let's have a look. Let's go on here. Let's go look at string. Okay, we'll go look at string. Oh, look at that. Type string is actually equals to a list of char. That's what it is in Haskell. So what that then means is we've got a string. So that's returned us a string. So that's 42, which is actually a list of char. So this would be a list, the A would be char. So it takes a list of char and it returns us a list of char. Okay? Types in. And if you want to get technical, as wisely pointed out, it's called a type synonym. But I don't use any of that language because I'm not clever enough. Catch me on Discord later to look at monitoring. It's really neat. Discord. Catch me. Oh, yeah. Have you got the one to that channel? Because I don't think I joined the right channel on Discord. Yeah. I mean, I should really know it. You know, I've set up like bands playing on stages. But, you know, OBS just got the better of me. Oh my dear lord. What was I doing? Yes, take. So we can take one. And let's just pretend we've got a list of something else. We'll do one. So this is a list of ints. And if you look, that returns us one. A list of one. So we're just taking the very first, we're taking the first one. So if it was to take 2, okay, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3, that will return us the first 2. See what I mean? So it's going through and it's going return us whatever number it happens to, so this number, so that'd be number 1, number 2, number 3, etc. Okay, so back to our thing. We were here, we've got like that, and then we've got a string which I explained was actually a list. So if we've converted our number 42 and then we converted it into this, okay, by using show, and then from there we're gonna, but this is actually under the hood, it's actually this, like that, okay, and then on there we're going to take one of that. So you'll see it'll return us, well, it's automatically done it, but again, that is technically under the hood. I should have some little catchphrases. It's actually that, okay, it's just that Haskell makes it all cool for you, and it just converts it. So now we've got this, and then we've got to convert that back into an int. So this is where we do this, but it'll go, but what is it? What is it? What am I gonna convert it to? And you go, oh, okay, yeah, I get you. So then you say, well, 4, and you know, give it type synonym of int. And you'll go, oh, you want me to read it as an int? Okay, I'll read it. So yeah, and it reads it as an int. And it goes, I'm happy to be an int now. What about negative numbers? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I don't know what happens. Show, let's have a look. Minus 23. No, it doesn't like it. No, hold on. Yeah, it does. It'll convert it, but you'll have this extra character. Let's have a look. You'll have to account for that. Surely it doesn't ask for a minus. No, it doesn't ask it. It's not part of it. So we're not going to deal with that. Hold on. Let's take 1. Yeah, this is going to obviously just return as minus, isn't it? Boop. Which is clearly not what we'd want. Oh, hi, by the way. What is... I need to zoom my chat in because I can't even read that. Sorry, I'm just answering your question and not even saying hi and stuff. Hi. L7, R7. L or I? Li. Lil. L7, R7. It's like R2D2, but nothing like it. Cool. Yeah, that's what happens. Basically, it'd break our function. That's what happens. So that's, and then we've just popped them all together. So instead of doing one by one, we've just gone, okay, well, do this one, and then do this one. That's the second. And then after you've got all these results, put it into read. And read, I need to know that I'm an int. So do that. It's an L. What's oh, L7, R7. I like it. Everyone's got like interesting things. Names. Handles. That's what you call it. Handles. Everyone's got interesting handles. Mine's cmdv, which is kind of like idiotically because of OS X, and I always used to press Command V, and then my name's Vincent, so Command Vince. Oh God, yeah, felt good at the time, but too late now. Cool, we have done chapter 1. Additional resources. Yeah, I'll you know, if you want to read that, yeah, go ahead. Learn4Haskell source chapter 2. If there's anything like, I kind of want to get these done now. I don't really. That's not the positives. Welcome to chapter 2, traveller. So in the last chapter we were Vikings and stuff, or you know, maidens. I think that was the idea. And in this chapter we're going to be something else. Or maybe we're not. Maybe we're still just same type of things. Let's have a look. If you haven't finished chapter 1 yet, no, we've done it. I think you're fine. We encourage you to check it out, as the knowledge from previous sections is required in order to pass this training. If you already finished chapter 1, congratulations. Thank you, and a huge respect. Yep, thank you. We are happy to see you with us at the next step. A casual reminder of how it works. Okay. Here we'll explore more interesting function concepts. We are going to practice our skills on the list. Here we go. This is because in the last one we're going, do recursion, just do recursion. Couldn't do that, could you? There's recursion, it's here, see? That's why I was stopping you, because I had a feeling that we couldn't do it quite yet. So now we can. So we got the list data type. We kind of did a little bit at the end when we explained that little chap. But whatever. Immutability. Pattern matching. Recursion. Parametric polymorphism. Just a big word. Lazy evaluation. So things evaluate lazily. Higher order function. That's a good one. Yeah. We'll go through that. Partial function application. That's cool. Heteroduction. That's actually, yeah. Maybe, yeah, I could like ruin the whole, you know, just rename things into non-mathematical terms. Let's go. That I'd keep that one. Parametric polymorphism, I'd change that. Immutability, that's okay. I think it's used, it's kind of like widely used. Higher order functions, that's okay. Error reduction, yeah, just, you know, I'd call that less code. Right, as usual, the explanations are in Haskell comments of this module. We are leaving a number of tasks on our paths. Your goal is to solve them all and make your test for chapter 2 green. We didn't, like, check the test, did we? I'm not going to check the test. But I'm going to show you how you check the tests. I think there's a make file. And I think you can just make and then the name of their test. Oh, go on then. Let's do it. We might as well, mightn't we? Don't want to be cheats or anything. Except I'm going to need to build, aren't I? I'd assume. Let's have a look. Where are we here? Is this in Cabal? Cabal build. Yeah, it seems happy. Except it's gone off the screen. Down here. Up a bit, up a bit. Yeah, that it. Okay, so we're going to do make. Cool. Didn't. Test chapter 1. Too many gaps. Starting. It's doing something. Test chapter 1. Okay, it's just building code right now. Yeah, we'll let it do that. We're happy. What does it do? Cabal test. Oh, okay, it's just doing it. Chapter 1. Okay. Chapter 2. Bring it on. Oh, it's a car alarm going off outside. Who's stealing the car? Is it my car? I should look, shouldn't I? Let me have a look. I've just hit something. It's okay, it's not my car. Someone else's car's getting broken into. We'll, bless them. I know it's stopped now, so they've obviously driven away with it. We're fine. Okay. So what are we doing? Imports. Okay, before we start diving into FP concepts, let's cover an important process development details without any additional effort. In Haskell, you have access to all functions defined in a special module called Prelude. Okay, so yeah, Prelude just comes. This module is always imported by default and contains all primitive data types and useful functions to work with them. However, sometimes you need to import other modules, even from other libraries. So if you're from it's the same as, like, you know, in JavaScript and stuff. You can do import, and you can import specific libraries. And we have here Cabal file. Cabal. I don't know how you say it. And then in the Cabal file, I need to grow up. Here we go. Oh no, that's a test. Let's have a look. Ignoring it, it's quite long. Oh, nothing. Oh, common options, import. Where's common options? Common options. Okay, well, this one's not got any import. Let's pretend it has. So here's an import. Where's the import? Here we go. These are names of libraries. So HSpec. So if we go like this, we'll go into Hugel, and we can search for HSpec, and that's a package HSpec. And generally what it's called, it's usually in URL, or it's at the top up here. It's open to here, yeah. So that's the HSpec. And then if you want to sort of see, normally on the right hand side here, you'll have stuff where it is. Oh no, that's just like the documentation. Hold on, that's documentation. Oh, if you want to go to the Git, like that. There's always one for the bug tracker, but then you can actually go to the repo. And there you go. And then that's information there. I think these ones have got pretty good docs. But anyway, that's how you do it. So you'd first and foremost, you'd bring it into let's just pretend there's only Cabal, okay? Because there is a stack as well. But so we'll bring it into Cabal. This isn't like the simplest version of this. Let me try and find a better one. Transformers. Where's this one? No, that's not one. That one? Is this any easier? Maybe it's easier. There we go, look. Yeah, so there we go. This is where build depends on. So I've got like a library. I imports and common options which are above. The directory that I'm going to look inside is source. So if you look, it will look inside src. And then all the modules that I'm exposing. So they're the names of. So if we look at lib, for example. See module. So you name everything with module and then the name of it, and you tend to sort of match the naming. So module lib where. Okay, and then here is all my imports, which in fact, I don't know why. I'm going to put them in order. Okay, so, and here, so all my ones I've called lib, which are internal, but these, so like network Y and network Y handlers WebSockets and network WebSockets, if we go back to the previous, I'll be these guys. So like servant WebSockets, blah blah blah, and then yeah. So I've had to. Oh, sorry, Y WebSockets was there. Why have I got Y WebSockets and servant WebSockets? I'll need to get rid of this one, I should imagine, but I'm not going to do it now. There's that. Oh, it started this, hasn't it? Go away. Yeah. So that's the idea, and then so if you look, I then bring in other internal ones. So I've ended up calling everything that's to do with my app lib. Okay, so if I go inside of lib, this is another sort of thing that you can do. So you do lib.http server. So I know that's there. And then if I've got one from core, see, I put it inside. So every time I use a dot, it's almost like the directory it's in. And then I know that inside core there's an app monad. So that's the idea with that. That's generally how I lay them out for myself, and then libraries tend to do, you know, a very similar thing, and then you import them very much. So once you've exposed them, there'll be another one also you'll need to have a look here is so that shows me the, ignore that says where they're located, so it's inside source. Here's all the name of my packages. And then here is all my modules that I'm exposing. And when it's saying module, it's because everything is called a module. So it's like module, blah, 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 name of your module. And generally, you tend to reflect the name of a module with, you know, what you call it. So that's called lib. And then this one here, so let's go to that. Yeah, let's not go to it, shall we? Let's go to this one. Let's not go to that one then. I've got to do it by hand. I think it's just, I don't know why it's stopped working. Let's go to that one. Cool. And then I've called that lib.core.appmonad. Okay, and then I've just called the file appmonad. So it's like lib core appmonad. See, that kind of reflects it. So then it's like, it makes it a little bit handy. You don't technically have to do that, I don't think. I think you, maybe you have to name it. There's only a specific one with main, which is like the top one. So say if we look in there, that's called a main, and then you have to have a main function inside a module called main. You do though, you do. So you do have to name them the same. So I couldn't rename that to the last bit. I couldn't rename that to app monads. It wouldn't be happy. Okay, well I'm not going to test it on this one because I don't really want to go on this one, to be honest. Actually, in another stream I'll go through that one because that took me a little while. It was like a what was it? It's for a test for an interview, and they wanted me to make a server, just an API server. So you just have whatever routes, and then you'd have to that server would have to have a WebSocket. Which actually sends the information of stats of the current server. So I stored the amount of times a route has been hit, and then I stored that in like a global, and then I ended up popping it out. I've got it so because when you do a WebSocket, it's actually like a whole different server you have to set up to do WebSockets. I thought it'd just be able, it's slightly different, yeah. So you end up having two servers and one. And then you have to make like a global state that shares between the both. That's quite interesting. I'll probably go through that soon. Because I've still got a little bit I need to work out. I've done it and it works, but it's just not fully working like how I wanted it to. I was being pedantic. Okay, so back to chapter 2. So that's how you do imports. That's the explanation. It's probably just going to go through it, but yeah, that's what you do. So without additional effort, Haskell access to all functions defined, blah, 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 blah. That's called base. For example, to import a list sorting function, you need to write import data list. So yeah, some of these guys are already inside that base, which is what you get. So if we have a quick look, it's not on there, but on the other one, on the other Cabal file, there'll be like a base. Maybe there is a base in here. Let's have a look. There should be. I mean, there should well be. There it is. There we go. So that's bought in base. Okay, and that's the version. Sort of, you know, you can pick whatever version you want. Some of them obviously won't work, but whatever. Yeah. Okay, so that's base. And then inside of that, you'll get. So let's have a look at this. If you want to get an idea where things live. I don't know why I'm copying that. I mean, it's quite obvious. Let's go back to Hugel. And what was it? Sort. Okay. There, you see, look. So source. Oh, you can't see because it's way too small. Here we go. Now you can see. Sort. Whatever the type. And it's inside base. So you see that? So it's base, and then to call it is data.list. If we were to go, there's another sort, which is this one. It's actually inside. So anything that's on base is because we've bought in base, and normally most programs have base. And then anything else you import, like byte string, it's there. Cool, so that's that. What is the... Oh, okay. I'm going to do a few of these, and I'm going to stop because... yeah. Because I said I'd only do 2 hours. That's what I said, didn't I? I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. Otherwise, you know, you got to keep the marriage alive, haven't you? What imports should go at the beginning of the modules after the module name? Yep. Oh, another thing I should have explained, because that might have looked confusing. Where was I? Boop, boop. Yeah, this stuff we won't go into there at the moment, but they're useful once you do bits and pieces. But you can just ignore them for now. What are they called? They're called language. Language something that I forgot. Language flags. They're flags? Whatever. Yeah, if you want different features that aren't... Because with GHC or with Haskell, you can do like different little nifty tricks, and then sometimes it's got a language flag that you can change to make it so you can do some cool things. So that's what in this one they won't have any, because you're not, well, I'm not saying cool things, but things that, you know, you end up learning a bit further down the line. And in this case you won't need to mess with it too much, but you can also set them in 2 locations. You can set them at the top of a file, or you can have global flags. Have they got any? Where's their flags? They usually have flags. These are the flags, aren't they? There we go. These flags. There we go. So that's the same as having... You can even write them at the top of every single file, or here you can have it so it'll be project-wide. Okay? But don't worry about flags just yet. It's not stuff you're really going to hit when you're starting. So we've imported Hugel. I see they use the same. Hugel's the way to explore, and that's where you can explore it, and then that's the link to more stuff. Right, shield. Shielding the lists. List is a crucial data type in Haskell and functional programming. In general, it represents a collection of elements of the same type. Yeah, that's the thing. Until you do gadgets, lists always the same type. So you can't have a list of certainly not of that. Yeah, won't be happy. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's test it out. Type. No. It won't have it. It's like, no, they need to be exactly the same type. Okay? There's ways around it, but wait about 4 years, and then if it's ever in use. Basically, you don't you know, it's rare that you'll need to mess around because of the type system and the way things happen. Generally, you tend to mess with things that are in the same type. You know, you don't want to start intermixing them. Even though we kind of did, didn't we? We like change things into a string from an integer, and then back into an integer. But that's usually the only sort of scenarios when you start off. So yeah, so they have to be. So say for example, a list of integers will have the type int, and a list of boolean will have to. So yeah, this little thing here, the brackets represents a list, which is, you know, it's quite intuitive when you sort of think. Well, most people sort of see a list, you know, like that. That makes sense. Yeah. So that's kind of like makes sense. Is that? I can't work out if it's too loud. It's loud on my head. My head. In my headphones, it's quite loud, so I'm going to turn it down. You'll probably hear less, but sorry. Interesting fact. Strings in Haskell is a list of characters. Okay, I think this is an interesting fact that I've done with strings, maybe. And is written as a list of char, but Haskell also provides the string alias. Okay, we've gone through all this. To create a list, you need to put elements in a square brackets, the same as used for the list type, and separate them by commas. Yep, expressions are called list literals. For example, the expression 351 creates a list of 3 numbers where the first list element is number 3 and the last element is number 1. Similarly, you can create a list of 2 booleans, false and true, and a list without elements of just that. And yeah, okay, you probably noticed that lists could be of any type of elements. Notice that list could be of any type. Yeah, often you want to write a function that works with a list of any type, but consistent inside one list. This feature is called parametric polymorphism. Okay. It will be explained in more details later, but when working with lists, you often will see type signatures like I'm just singing along to the classical music. A, B, B, A. Yeah. So what's going on? Well, this is to do with parametric polymorphism. Yeah. See, that's the thing that I kind of like. I find. I know it's like it's a terse way of saying things and going, okay, well, you know what a parametric polymorphism, blah blah blah. But really, I don't know. Does that put people off? I reckon it does. You know, if you say you're like, it kind of feels like, oh, I need to know, you know, maths to know what this shizzer means. But I mean, I'm not asking to change the language. It's just that maybe that language shouldn't be used, you know, on the get-go. But that could be just me. I certainly struggled with all that. I still struggle with all that terminology. The above type signatures mean that this function takes 2 lists, one with elements of some type A and another with some elements of type B. Okay, so you can clearly see when all the types are matching. So let's have a look at something. Let's have a look. Let's do type of add. Odd. Let's do that. Type of odd. Okay. No, that's not a good one. Okay, let's do let's do type of div. Okay, there we go. That's one, isn't it? So you can see here, I did explain it earlier today, but when it's got a single letter, they're all matching. It means it's going to be all of the same type. But as soon as you, and that's kind of like, this is what polymorphism is. It's just saying that, you know, this can represent, let's have a look actually what the word is for polymorphism. See if there's like a nice explanation. I friggin' doubt it, but there might be. Look at my optimism. Britannia. Look at that, straight into the science, computer science, Wikipedia. Is there like what's the polymorphism in dictionary? There's a dictionary. Oh my god, I'm scared to look, to be honest. Go away. So, the quality or state of existing in assuming different forms such as... Oh, that's kind of close. So it's just saying the state existing or assuming different forms. So, existence of species in several forms independent of variations of sex. So it's kind of like saying the species of dog have lots of different breeds, I guess. Is one way of saying it. So when we say A, this is probably going to be a bad analogy, but I'm going to go for it because friggin' YOLO. Yeah, so when we're saying hey A, but at the moment this is dogs, okay, and that's our A, and then any of these can be any breeds of dogs, and then in this example B's, that's cats, you know. Which ones do you love better, cats or dogs? Well, it's taking types, 2 different types, but it's going to return us a list of dogs, not cats. Okay, that's what it means in a nutshell. Or you can call it polymorphism. You know, cats, dogs, polymorphism. Okay, I probably didn't help. Such words... Okay, where were we? The above type signature means that this function takes 2 lists, one with elements of some type A and another with elements of type B. The function doesn't care about the specific types and returns the list with elements of the same type as the first list. So yeah, so it returns a list of types A. And another thing, when you're making things polymorphic, you're basically you're given the freedom of that, you know, to be of those specific types. But when all the other functions that we had, you know, when we do int to int, you know, then we're saying, well, you know, now they're concrete. We're not making it polymorphic. We can only ever use ints. Okay, that's basically what that means. For a comparison, specific types in Haskell start with an uppercase letter. Okay, so like I just did, int, that's an uppercase, bool, an uppercase, char, so on. When type variables begin with a lowercase, like so, this is a way to distinguish between these types. Yeah, that's fine. Oh yes, that probably explains it. Yeah, so you're seeing it there, and it just says A, B, 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 and you're like, well, what's A, what's B? Yeah, we put that lowercase to distinguish, to make it obvious that, you know, they're polymorphic, so they can be, you know, they've got a certain constraint, but not. It's ready to be whatever you're able to pass in, and then yeah, we'll leave it at that because you can go a bit deeper, but I don't think we'll hit that quite yet. We kind of well, actually, we did explain it. Oh, hello, we did explain it. What are you doing? Yeah, we did explain it when we were sort of showing the fat arrow in the type definition. That's not a fat, that's a fat arrow. So if we go back to, there we go, there it is. So that's just saying, well, the A is actually constrained to integrals. So it's not like mega polymorphic, you know, it's not like it can't be absolutely anything. It's got to be of dog. Okay? But if it was just A, all 3 A's, then it's saying, free world. Try and put anything at your heart's content can go in there, which is fairly rare. You're usually going to have some form of a constraint because, yeah, it's going to be pretty hard to have a function that can work with absolutely everything in the world. Yeah. Okay. So the Haskell standard library already provides a lot of functions to work with list, and you will need to operate a lot of standard functions in the upcoming exercise. Remember, Hugel is your friend. Oh, you know what? Well, maybe I'll cut it here because, yeah, if I start, And I can go on to task 1 on the next day. Yeah, because I was going to finish off in 3 minutes. So, yeah, if I do any more, it'll probably just go on a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to do that, I think. I think I'm going to do that. Cool. Well, thanks for sticking around and coming in. That was probably the most amount of coding that I've done in a stream. It's getting there. I mean, yeah, we're always going to cipher off and do random crap. But that's just how it is, you know. You can't just be coding all the time. I'm not that good. Cool. Right. Well, thanks again. And, yeah, hopefully sees yours maybe tomorrow or another day. I don't know. I've not got a schedule. I just kind of do it. Like today I was just like, I'm just going to do it. And then I just did it. So, yeah. Cool. Right. Let me find how to stop them. And I'll say bye and see everybody next time. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna. Yeah, see ya.